what's up, guys? Yo, video log, Trueheart. Thanks for tuning in to my video log. I'm trying to do these as often and regularly as I can. This is basically just me talking about my life and just putting myself out there for you. This is what's up. I'm trying to turn a corner in my life. And what I'm trying to do is, this is like me getting comfortable with who I am as a person through a series of video logs. And what these video logs are supposed to do is get me more comfortable with who I am. And, that's it. That's going to help me grow as a person. This is what I think. I think that trying to talk to the camera like it's another person who I'm just sharing my life with and having essentially a conversation with. Doing this is it makes me do this. It makes me do this a lot, and it makes me go into myself, and it makes me vulnerable. And when I watch it, I am just like there's a certain quality to watching this where it grosses you out. You're like, oh my god, this is how I am? This is freaking... Ugh, God, I can't believe that's how I am when I act. So, I make them, and then I watch them, and then I hate them. And then when I put them out on there, I put them up, I put them on the internet, and what happens is, then other people, they see them, they don't like them, they like them, they encourage me, and I get some sense of satisfaction and also understanding of where I am and how what I'm doing is valued. So I'm doing these because it just, what all that stuff does is it makes you grow a lot. It makes you grow. I don't know why I try to do these things that always make me grow a lot, other than I need to. I need to do these because I have this gnawing thing in me. It's like an anxiety that I'm not good enough. So I just I like stuff. There's things that I like and I really enjoy and whatnot. So they're hard to do, right? There's like an easy way to live life. There's an easy way to do things and there's a hard way to do things. And the easy thing to do is to get a nice, comfortable job and then just do that and then chill, right? Make sure that you pay your bills and that you, keep your bathroom and your kitchen clean, iron your clothes, wash your clothes, go to work, do that, and then just do that thing, right? I can do that, and I can be fine with it. There's things that but that doesn't seem brave to me, and it's unfulfilling to me. It seems boring and routine. So what I do is I try to do whatever I want to do with my life. I really try to do that. And the things that I want to do, it's weird because the things that I want are not natural to me in any way, shape, or form. I think I might be stupid. So it's well, you're not that funny, you're not that talented, you're not that good looking, you're not that smart, you don't have that much experience. What the hell makes you think you're gonna be able to do it? I do think I can do it. And I am dumb enough to not worry about all those other things because I feel like being brave and pushing myself and doing the things that I want to do, be a comic and all that stuff, doing that is what makes me close that gap between how the person that I want to be and the person that I actually am. The person that I actually am can just say, all right, I'm done, let's go ahead, let's get this job, let's just do the thing that let's just do the 9 to 5 thing. Okay, let's just do that, and let's just try to be good American. That's that guy, right? So that's the person I am now. I can go do that. That's settling. The person I am now is like fledgling, struggling guy, right? There's a person I want to be. When I bust my ass and I try to work on all the things that I'm like bad at and try to improve and try to really like follow my dreams, I close this like gap, this like achievement gap, right? And my thing is that when you are constantly trying to close the achievement gap that you have, between you and your vision of yourself, when you are constantly trying to close that gap, you are becoming like self-actualized. And to become self-actualized is like it's like becoming a champion. It's like the ultimate form of satisfaction. And you also, when you put yourself out there and you try to close that gap, what happens is you get yourself into a point where you don't feel like sorry about stuff. You don't feel like you didn't try. You're trying the whole time. And you're putting yourself out there, so you're just brave, and you're just pushing and pushing and pushing. And you're not quitting, right? And then when stuff is hard, you just try to like persevere through it. When you do that, you don't feel like bad. Like if you bomb in a set, you're not gonna feel good, right? But you always do the best you can, so you have this certain sense of pride and integrity and dignity that cannot be taken away from you. Because it's like that person is completely earnest in what they're doing, and they're letting it all hang out, and they're pulling out all the stops. That, man, I think that's the thing to do. I think that's how it is to be like a true... But I think that's how it is to be like a person. That's like the game plan. Like that's what I personally believe. You try to like. I'm insecure and like have some sort of deficit in my character. So I have this like anxiety that I carry, right? So what I'm doing is like I'm constantly going towards all the things that I want, and it creates a lot of that anxiety. But at the same time, because I'm pursuing everything, it actually destroys the anxiety, and makes me more confident. And I think that like you have to go towards that, because when you don't go towards it and you just settle, you have this thing that's kind of like in you that you're unfulfilled. I feel anxiety either way, right? I would feel anxiety if I just settled, because I would have never became the thing I wanted to be. But if I go do that and I get that kind of anxiety, it's like it's self-inflicted, and I get a lot out of it. I would be probably like more relatively comfortable if I just settled, but it's just not as fulfilling. It's really not, because you don't want to be. I'm 32 years old. Maybe you figured this out already. Maybe you're maybe you're a freshman or a sophomore in college and you already figured this out, but you gotta go for what you want, and like For me, like I have to do it. Like I'm just way more happy when I'm trying than when I'm not. That's my that's how you do it. That's how you live life, and you have to pull out all the stops. You have to eliminate distractions that you get from people and negativity and from yourself. Now just pack your lunch every day. Don't buy fast food. Take the bus, walk an extra, 100 feet, because, you don't want to take your car, take the bus, save some money, do all the stuff that's necessary, you have to do all the grunt work. I don't think that you can be super successful unless you're killing, everyday shit. Your clothes are ironed, your grooming is on point, you got all that normal, your bills are paid, you got money in the bank, you're saving money, you're being disciplined. I don't think that you can become super awesome if you can't kill everyday shit. I don't think that you can become super successful if you can't make your bed. So you gotta work on the fundamentals. And you have to, the fundamentals are the fundamentals. That gets you, like, the basics. That gets you where you gotta, that gets you, like, that's a foundation. So if you gotta be able to, like, kill all that everyday shit. Easy. It's gotta become easy for you. And routine and a habit. And then once that stuff's under control, then what you do is then you can start, like, really trying to, like, plug gaps and holes, and like, really take a good clear look at what's, like, wrong in your life. What's up with this? You can clean your room. It doesn't cost anything. You know what else doesn't cost anything? Like, exercise doesn't cost anything. You could have, like, so, like, it's kind of, there's, like, kind of no excuse for you to be, like if you're a guy and you got, like, a little bit of a beer gut, you can get rid of that just by doing push-ups and sit-ups, calf raises, lunges, some pull-ups. You can do a lot to mitigate that by just really pushing yourself with, like, just your body weight. And then keep your space clean. And, like, while you're doing that stuff, like, while you're just mindlessly putting things in their places and, like, going to the laundromat and stuff like that, start to, like, just kind of, like, go into your own head and take stock of what you're thinking about and, like, what's bothering you. And then you start doing all that stuff, like, after you've started to kill everyday shit. After you've made this move to, like, become the person that you want to be. You know? So I'd be trying to do all this stuff all the time. I'm not perfect. Like, sometimes, things happen that they're just devastating, It could be like what if your dog died? It's like it would be, like, terrible. You'd be like, oh my god, my dog is dead. So things happen, and you have to also be strong and be able to get through the tough times and stay the course. So I guess what I'll end with is, you have a certain amount of willpower every day in your tank. And you gotta, if you can get all your everyday habits and routines, like, down pat to where they're, like, positive habits, and you've got, like, a nice sequence, you got a nice routine, then you won't have to be using as much willpower, because it's already kind of automatic. You can save your willpower for, like, other things. To do those things that you want to do, but resistance will stop you from doing. If you want to write your comedy, or if you want to exercise, try to take it easy enough during the day and get enough of the other fundamentals and stuff down pat first, so that you have the energy to go into that and then give it your 100%. And then, boom, now your willpower, like, maybe that finished your willpower. And then, like, reward yourself. And, yeah, man, I think that we can really make some good stuff happen. So, yeah, this has been Video Log, Trueheart. Love you guys. And, subscribe on YouTube. Tell a friend. I love you. I love you, man. Love you. Love you, girl. Take care. Mwah.